This is my buddy Sparky, and we just got a new cage yesterday, and this is the cage. It's more bigger and it's more cooler. Now, this is the first room, which is the gray part at the bottom. That's the first floor, which is the bottom. The second floor is up here. And I don't know what this thing is for, but this is the water thing right here. And this is my buddy Sparky. Now, he has a new cage and he's happy. And this is what it's like to go in there. This is what Sparky would do. See, guys? That's the second floor right there. Now, the first floor is all of this because this is basically the whole cage. Now, these little clips are for you to take the top off. And some people could reach in there and pet Sparky. This is the door thing right here. That you just close it all the way, just like that, and open it. And these are the clips to open it up. And this is my buddy Sparky. Now, he is very happy with his new cage. And I love it too. Now, the reason why we got this new cage is because Sparky was always boring. And he was bored and not so cooperative in that little cage. You remember my green cage, guys? Now it's uploaded to a bigger cage. Now it's up to an upgrade. We need to start getting more bigger cages for Sparky. And this is the new cage. These are the little black clips in the corner to hold this down. And basically, it's just a cage for Sparky. Now, this cage right here is multiple cages. Like, this is divided in half for a couple rabbits here and a couple rabbits here. Now, basically, you could fit maybe 5 rabbits in there. And these are the cages that people use to pick rabbits out to get it meat. And that's when people eat rabbits. That's why they have a bunch of rabbits in cages like this. But we keep our rabbit because we love him. And this is Sparky. And he's about 9 years old. And this is the cage for him. He's very happy. He's sniffling around. Now he's just going to lay down. Now, he loves to explore in his new cage. Because when we first got this cage, he didn't even know what it was. And this is what he looks like. Now, he goes inside here when he's scared. Now, he'll poke his head out and come right back out. But this is what it looks like again. If you want to explore all around in the camera. All around in there. That's what it looks like, even through here. These little things, I believe it helps to hold the top down because there's corners and ledges up there. Now, this is one of the clips. You see that? That's the clip, guys. But this is my buddy Sparky. You see? This is my little buddy Sparky. He is an albino white rabbit. He's a dwarf, but he's bigger. He's supposed to be a dwarf, but this is my buddy Sparky. He is a rabbit. Now, it looks like close to a New Zealand white rabbit, but New Zealand is a lot different because their eyes is not so pink because this one is called an albino. And it could come in many colors of an albino rabbit. It could come in black or white. And I believe other colors. But albino is this dull colors and this one color. It could have a couple colors, but very rarely. And this is my buddy Sparky. You see him laying down? Yeah, this is my buddy. Now, the most reason why rabbits attend to bigger cages is because they get to hop around more. Now, this rabbit is pretty big, but when he stretches out, he measures 2.5 feet. But right now, he's about a foot big, maybe a little bit bigger than a ruler. But the reason why they're this size is because it's called a dwarf. This is a dwarf bunny. I got this ever since I was in 2nd grade. And this was my buddy. And I've been always living with him, and I've always loved him. Now, I used to see that he was skin and bones when we first adopted him. And now he's eating healthy. And I forgot to show you something. This is his bowl right here. A new bowl. Remember on my other videos you see live feeding? That was the old bowl. Now, that bowl was from a teapot that we had a long time ago at the old house. And we just decided to turn it into a bowl. But really, that bowl was from at the old house that we used to store on top of the cabinets up there. And it was like little teapots and little bowls and stuff. And that's where it came from. But this bowl right here comes with the cage. Now, we had it all set it up yesterday, and the other brand was Katie. Now, that brand is usually for smaller rabbits. Now, this rabbit got pretty big because he ate a lot. Now, this rabbit loves to groom himself, and he loves to be in his new home. Now, this is his own cage, guys, and this is what the rabbit looks like, the whole rabbit. See, this is my buddy Sparky. And this is when he is laying down, it's because he's taking a nap. Now, it looks like he's not taking a nap because he sleeps with his eyes open. That's how he keeps himself away from predators. That's a normal thing for rabbits to do that. Now, another reason why we got this cage is because it looks more nicer and more cooler. And that other one was all dirty. But this one's not so dirty. You know, it got mulch in it. But it will get pretty dirty over time by the years and everything. Because that other cage was very dirty. We had a blue cage. And then we found a cage outside, which is the green cage. And that's the one that we bought, was the blue cage. But it's much smaller than this. The green cage that we had was from here to here, I believe. Yeah, that's about right, because this cage is more longer. It's called a plus size cage. And this is like for more bigger rabbits. And sometimes they even could fit giant rabbits in here. But giant rabbits would be too big because they grow up to like 4 foot big. But this is my buddy Sparky. Okay, guys, I will see